Captain Roy Heverly with Emerald Isle Ventures. I put together a little highlight video of our cobia fishing. Our spring migration for cobia usually starts in May and runs through June. If you've never been cobia fishing, I encourage you to put it on your bucket list. It's really super fun and exciting fishing. Look at this cobia right here. He has a 14-inch hoagie hanging out of his mouth and he is hooked up. In early May, the bait fish start showing up in our area, and that's these menhaden are one of the main bait fish that the cobia are feeding on. So I'll generally start the morning out catching some fresh menhaden, and then we'll have a short ride out toward the inlet, and as soon as we get out the inlet we start looking for cobia. As you can see here, when we get hooked up, look in the background, you can see we're just fishing right down the shoreline. These cobia are actually just cruising down the shoreline feeding them on the bait balls. We mostly use light tackle, so you really know you got the fish on. Look how the rod's bent on this fight right here. You've got to have good sunglasses for this type of fishing. I use the Smith optics with their ChromaPop lens. They're just a great all-around lens for fishing, especially the sight casting. Have a tower on our boat, which really helps us out, gives us a big advantage for spotting these fish. We spot them from the tower and then cast over to them. After the fish start settling in our area, we're fortunate to have a lot of structures and buoys in our area, so if we can't find them up and down the shoreline, we'll move around and check the buoys and structures. A lot of times, quite often, when you get one cobia hooked up, there'll be others following. Sometimes it's score, sometimes it's just doubles. You'll see coming up, we'll get into a couple doubles. Always have to be ready to cast and get that second fish on. Cobia are very curious fish. A lot of times they'll come up right to the stern of the boat. Watch this one coming up. You can actually watch him eat the bait. Sometimes we'll net the fish and sometimes we'll gaff them depending on their size. Typically these fish we're catching are 20 to 40 pounds, and sometimes you'll get a 50, 60, maybe a 70, 80 pounder in the mix. I love cobia fishing. I love to take you guys fishing. I'm going to have my number at the end of this video, so feel free to give us a call and ask any questions, or call us and book up a fishing charter. They'll take you out there and get you in on this exciting fishing. I get all my tackle at the Real Outdoors tackle shop right here in Emerald Isle. They pretty much have all the tackle that I need for fishing. They carry all the hoagie products. It's the soft baits that I use for cobia fishing. Give us a call today and let's go cobia fishing.